The King of Fighters 15 is changing forever. Hey guys, Nabil here, and today we're going to talk about the latest news from SNK, one that nobody expected. So before I get into that, gentle reminder to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I drop a new video. Now, SNK today, out of the blue, dropped an announcement and a small video explaining a new mechanic that is coming to the King of Fighters 15. Now, since the King of Fighters 15 started, a lot of players, a lot of pro players, were not happy about the one frame throw window that down players have. So when a character is down and you run close to them, you easily get grabbed. You always get grabbed if they try, right? So a lot of people complained about that. So what is SNK's answer to these complaints? Well, meet the Advanced Strike, a new mechanic, universal mechanic for the King of Fighters 15, which will put the game in a more offensive state than it currently is. So what is the Advanced Strike? The Advanced Strike is done by a quarter circle back and HP and HK. So this move, which looks at the first glance like a Shatter Strike, is actually completely different. So this new move, which has great offensive properties, allows the players to absorb many hits and then counter with a blowback. Now, as you can see, it looks kind of similar to Shatter Strike, but it's completely different when it comes to properties. Not only is it effective against moves, but also throws, which is again the answer to the one frame invincible throws that characters that are down do have. So now they can't know if you're coming to just hit them or just go with an Advanced Strike. And the thing with Advanced Strike is that it actually costs half a power gauge. However, once you actually, if it lands or even is blocked, you get that half gauge back, which is massive. Now, I'm not done yet, because even on block, it's actually positive, which means that even if your attack is blocked, you can go ahead and keep the pressure, which is massive. This is completely going to change the game. Advanced Strike also hit jump-in characters. So if your opponent is expecting an Advanced Strike and jump, they can still be hit with the move. Now, the biggest difference between an Advanced Strike and a Shatter Strike is that the former gains a counter hitbox against throws partway through. Now, this is not going to be effective against command throws, so my clock is kind of safe, which is great. The counter does freeze your foe and result in a successful Advanced Strike hit. If it lands, well, when the counter is active, they'll crumple to the ground and you can follow up with a combo. Keep in mind though, there's going to be scaling damage, which makes complete sense. And the scaling is higher than Shatter Strike. But this is still a great, very offensive mechanic that's going to change the game forever. This is a major change to the King of Fighters 15, and everything is on the table now. The move is also effective against blowback attacks. The move has many invincible frames, which allows it to block many of multi-hits attacks, which again is really surprising how offensive the mechanic is. Its recovery is a little bit slow on whiff, so that means if your opponent dashes back, you're gonna get hit hard. But if the opponent's block, you still have an advantage, which is again pretty massive. So the only way to defend against an Advanced Strike is by dashing back or evasion roll, which again is changing the game, right? Usually evasions, rolling evasions have not been great in the game. That really makes you vulnerable, right, to grabs and a lot of things. Now they have a very good purpose, which is again, you can get out of that, of the Advanced Strike hit, and then you can counterattack. So this is changing the game completely. Now, I really actually hope that this is going to be like a big trailer because this is massive. This is literally a new game. Now, how am I surprised? Well, first of all, I'm happy that there's a new mechanic. I'm happy there's a new offensive mechanic. A lot of players actually felt that the game was more defensive. I love the game. I love the King of Fighters 15, one of my favorite KOFs of all time. It can be defensive at times, but now, again, the game is completely different. Now, one of the things that surprises me is that this change is happening right before the finals to the SNKWC, which will again make things different. Even if these players faced each other before in the qualifiers, we're not going to be seeing repeats. This is going to be completely different due to the advanced strike. Balance of the game now is completely different, right? It doesn't matter anymore. Characters are going to be the if you have any tier list that you think is the best and greatest, it's not going to matter anymore because of the advanced strike. This is again a complete change to the game meta, and I can't wait to see how this is going to affect the characters, the balance, the characters that I play, and the different matchups that we've been seeing. So again, great and amazing news from SNK. I wish this was a trailer. I wish this was like a big reveal trailer with maybe a tease that Season 3 is happening, which I hope it is. But nevertheless, this is again amazing. When is this coming out? Again, this is coming out next week. Believe it or not, this is by January 30th. So it's just around the corner. Look forward to more videos regarding Advanced Strike, more streams. I'm really getting back into the game. I'm actually participating in a tournament tomorrow, which is the Casablanca World Fighters and an official qualifier to the SNK WC. So I'm going to be doing commentary with the one and only gunsmith Oro Chinagi tomorrow. Make sure to check that out, and I will see you guys very soon.